Hi, it's Chantal here, the founder of Studio Expansion, helping your studio to grow. And today we're talking about the pain, the absolute gut-wrenching, heartbreaking pain that accompanies when a student decides not to study at your studio, or even worse, decides that they don't want to continue with their lessons. Now, when you teach, I bet you're just like me. You know, you give everything you've got. You are invested in their success, and you really personally care about them succeeding and getting the results you want. So then when they decide to flick you, it's very hard not to take it as a personal affront. But in 99% of cases, it's not you that they're saying no to as a teacher. It's not you that they don't like or the studio that they don't like. They've got some other factor going on in their lives that is influencing this decision. It's got nothing to do with us personally. Here's what I see happen more often than not. So a student leaves a studio or never enters in the first place, and the studio director goes, oh well, you know, out of my hands, I couldn't control it, what more is there to be done? And they kind of mentally write them off. And we do this because, you know, our little ego's been hurt a little bit. We're feeling a little bit delicate. And we put up this big protective wall between us and the student and think, it's done and dusted. There's nothing can be done. Instead of thinking, okay, well, they said no to that, but what if I offered them something different instead? They might be interested in that. So recently I received an email from my old hairdresser, and it went like this. We haven't seen you in a while. We hope you're doing really well. We'd love to see you in the salon again soon. So please find attached a voucher for a complimentary blow dry. And I went, wow, how fantastic is that? So caring and so kind and generous of them. And clearly they understand the difference between never and just not right now. So let's say, for example, you had a potential student inquire at your studio, but then you never really heard back from them. They may have found another teacher, but we don't really know. So they could still be available. Now, they said not now to your private lessons, but if you offered them a voucher to come and try one of your group classes for free, they might be interested. They might say yes. Now, you're probably just the same as a lot of studios I know. Once the kids get through the door, they love it. It's just a matter of getting them in the door in the first place. So I'm going to give you a challenge, a 48-hour challenge to be precise. Sometime in the next 2 days, you have to reach out to a student or a potential student who has recently said not now and invite them back into your studio with a different type of offer. But here's the clincher. You got to keep going until someone says yes. You can't give up and you think, oh well, I tried and they said no. You got to push through and keep going until someone does, because they will, I guarantee it. Now, let me know in the comments box below how you get on. When you do get that person say yes, come back and show me that you've done it. And I'll be so proud. I'll be there doing woos for you from my computer at home. I am super excited to see how you go, and I'm also really excited about this free video training series we've got coming out called Scale Up Your Studio. You are going to love it. I'm sharing with you so many little gems and nuggets of gold that are going to help you to grow your studio. It's being released soon, so keep an eye out for it. So until next week, make sure you jump into the comments and have a chat with me about how you're going and how many people you're able to lure back into your studio, because that's what we love to do, and help you make a much bigger impact in the lives of all of your students. I'll see you next week.